At last, a bit of drama, a bit of theatre.
But I do think this is a proper People's Banquet dish. And it's got that sense of, excuse me, will you help us, please, Prue?
Oh, do you want a bit of sticky riblets?
I want a bit of everything.
There's no part of this pig has gone to waste. This is a little pork pie. Lovely flavours.
This is fantastic because it's black pudding.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I love the little detailing here. I think this little candied apple on top of the pork pie, black pudding stuffing around the Scotch egg, light and crunchy on the outside.
Just beautiful. I have not met one false note.
I mean, this is the perfect sharing dish, isn't it? Because, you know, it just makes you smile.
If this piggy gets through, which I really, right now, I hope he does, I just imagine sort of 10 of them or 12 of them or whatever you have to, all coming in a line with sort of roll of drums and flaming torches, and I mean, it is just such a spectacle.
I would say, unquestionably, this little piggy could go to Leadenhall Market.
So, full marks to Andrew. His dish has proved a hit with the judges. Great news for him, but has he raised the bar for Stephanie's main course? She's serving a twice-baked Nidderdale lamb in a salt and hay crust with blooming white potatoes and gravy. In the previous round, this dish got a strong score from veteran chef Nigel Howarth, but he still felt there was room for improvement.
I needed to get a bit more flavour into the lamb because he felt that the salt hay crust actually extracts some of the lamb flavours.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is make like a sticky jus to coat the lamb in and then put it in the salt hay crust.
Will the improved flavour of the lamb be enough to equal or better Andrew's main course? Steph won't find out until the judges have tasted all the dishes.
Happy with that?
Wow.
Wow.
Very rustic, isn't it?
Should we see what's on the inside? This is lamb.
Oh my goodness, doesn't it smell good?
God. Well, I tell you what, why don't we swap these down? So you pass that on to Oliver.
Thank you.
You see, this is exactly how I imagine the sort of feast working. So you do a bit of this, and Oliver then does a bit of pouring and a bit of helping. Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much indeed. That is a very fine piece of lamb.
It's probably one of the most honest dishes we've had as well because it's not messed around with.
That does slightly beg a question. Are the guests who are tending this going to sit down and think, well, this is just a bit too ordinary?
No, I don't think so, because first of all, none of us can do potatoes like that.
I love the simplicity of it, and I really like the presentation of it. I think once it's scaled up, it'll be amazing.
This chef cooks like I wish I could cook.
With Stephanie's main course also getting the judges' thumbs up, it's impossible to say who's in the lead. Now it's the chef's final chance to prove to the judges they've got what it takes to cook for the People's Banquet.
The competitive sort of, juices are getting going.
We're on the home run. Both of us are still really going for it.
Andrew's hoping to sweeten them up with another traditional dish, a celebration of Yorkshire rhubarb, including some liquid refreshment.
You got a lot of schnapps there, Chef. Are you trying to get the judges drunk or?
That's the plan, exactly.
Are you trying to...
Ply them with drink.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
His dessert consists of 4 elements, all of which have to be perfect, but he had trouble with one of them on Thursday's programme, and Steph won't let him forget it.
Where's your rice pudding, Chef?
Rice pudding's here.
Yeah?
Ticking over.
Has it gone right this time?
Looking a lot healthier than yesterday. I'm getting the hang of its cooking like now.
Well, Andrew, you got enough practice, didn't you, Chef?
I had to do it 1 or 2 times yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, 3 times. 3 times the charm.
It was worth the effort, though.
He arranges his rhubarb jelly and custard, rhubarb schnapps, elderflower rice pudding and pistachio and rhubarb-filled Yorkshire puddings on a traditional cake stand.
Chef, you're running late. Are you feeling the pressure?
I'm not feeling the pressure. It's had a little organisation problem, it's just the levels.
It's a bit wonky, that one, Chef.
It is a bit wonky, that one, Chef.
This is Andrew's last dish to go to the judges. Now, there's nothing more he can do.
Okay, there you have it.
Very nice.
Deep down inside, I feel a bit sort of apprehensive, I think, after sort of putting so much effort into it and so many people willing you on. It's quite emotional, if you like, you know, and it's that sort of relief, and you don't know whether to sort of laugh or cry.
It's tea time.
It's afternoon tea.
It's the party.
Wow, that looks really good.
That is... If this actually tastes as good as it looks, I think we're in for a real treat.
It's a rhubarb fest, isn't it?
It is. Shall I have one of those?
Look, even those little Yorkshire puddings, I think, are made of rhubarb.
It's got pistachio inside them.
Ooh, this is a little... This is a trifle.
Gosh, this is the way to round off a meal.
Oh, it's rice pudding with Yorkshire.
Oh my goodness. This is alcohol, rhubarb liqueur or something.
Is licking your fingers part of the fun?
I think licking your fingers is definitely part of the fun.
This is the winner, though.
You've had two of those already.
I'm not going to have the third.
So guys, do you see what we've done? We have absolutely hoovered up 4 little puddings each. So I guess we liked it.
It's not just for us, though. Do you think the other people would?
Everybody will love this. Everybody
I'm
will
slightly
love this.
reluctant to let this go beyond this room, to be perfectly honest. That is exactly, I mean, the temptation to grab it for yourself.
So a clean sweep for Andrew's dessert, but the judges have absolutely no idea of what is about to hit them. It's Steph's Yorkshire mess. Like Andrew, she's also put rhubarb at the heart of her dish, but in a very different way.
One more push. Come on, Steph.
Yeah.
While Steph sweats over rhubarb jellies, rhubarb curd, parkin crumbs and a magnificent rhubarb meringue, all Andrew has to do is relax and enjoy the spectacle.
Cheers.
Steph will send her sous chef out to present the dish to maintain the secrecy of which chef has cooked which dish, but she's suffering a crisis of confidence. She knows her unique dessert will either fill the judges with delight or despair.
I've got that feeling that I had just before I presented to you all. Sort of the pit of your stomach. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing
Panic.
this.
Got a hand lifting it over.
The judges are in for a surprise. They're about to see a final course presented in a radically new way.
Certainly
is
different. I hope the dessert is the judges' favourite. I felt it was an apt finale for a banquet of this grandeur.
Well done. We did it. We got there.
We got there.
Oh, I suspect a certain amount of interactive pudding making here.
Gosh, it's a surprise.
This is good fun.
This is good.
It is building up into something really rather wonderful.
Love a bit of jelly. You
Love a
can't go
little bit of
wrong with
jelly.
a bit of jelly.
Beautifully done.
Rhubarb crumble, rhubarb jelly.
I can honestly tell you, I have never had anything even vaguely close to this ever.
Wonderful. It's a wonderful idea.
Spoons at the ready.
And it's a great
Yes.
idea for parties. Oh, look at that.
Everybody just dig in and it'll all topple over sideways and it won't matter because by this time people will be laughing so heartily.
I was just going to have that bit.
I got there first.
Lovely poached rhubarb. Good meringue?
Very good meringue.
What is there not to like about this?
Nothing.
You can just see everybody having
Mucking in.
having a real laugh at this.
But you know what impresses me most is that for all the fun and the theatre, it's also wonderful cooking. I mean, that's very good meringue, that's excellent jelly, that's perfectly poached rhubarb. And I'm only unhappy because I thought the other one was perfect too. And now what do I do? Now what do I do?
It's certainly put a smile on the faces of the judges, and Stephanie's got top marks for audacity as well as for flavour. The cooking is over, and all the chefs can think about is whether they've done enough to get through to the next round.
It's been a heck of a week, it really has. Getting to the next stage would be, wow, great.
The challenge today, I think, has been very tough. It's a big relief to get finished. All you need now is the judges just to sort of finish off the week, basically, and hopefully vote me for the North East.
Let's do it.
In the chamber, the judges finally get to see which dishes make up the two menus.
Two quite distinctive approaches to the competition.
I really think it's very hard, actually. I really do.
Both chefs have followed the brief. Andrew designed his menu to be perfect for sharing and stun the guests with the visual appeal of his platters. Steph created innovative dishes in a bid to break down barriers and get people talking.
One of them is much more visual.
I think the pigeon is the best of the 2 starters.
Yeah, but it's about menus, isn't it? I mean, it's about, we
it's
could
about
try
the
to
whole
choose the
menu.
menu, and that's the real problem.
Okay, I know which menu I'm going for. And you, Oliver? You made up your mind?
Just.
Yes, I think I have to.
It's going to be really tough, but let's call in the chefs.
With all 4 courses tried and tested, it's time for the chefs to learn their fate.
So, hello, chefs. We have judged a lot of these competitions now, and they are always incredibly tough. But today has been extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. So I gather it was pretty tough for you too.
It was a real roller coaster of ups and downs.
We thought you got off to a little bit of a slow start, but the last 2 courses from both of you were absolutely fabulous. And I don't think we've ever had 2 such cracking puddings.
Never.
Right, so it's time to find out which of you has won. Matthew.
It's going to be menu A for me.
Oliver.
Prue, for me it's menu B.
That means I have to do the deciding vote. But I have made up my mind, and it is menu A, which won't mean a lot to you because you don't know who has cooked menu A, and nor do we. So we will find out. So, the chef going forward to represent the North East in the Great British Menu Competition is Andrew Pern. Andrew, congratulations. Congratulations.
Well done, well done.
Stephanie, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You really were very, very close. But Andrew, I think what certainly influenced me most was that your menu seemed to me to be the most partyish, the most celebratory, the most visually exciting.
My vote went for Andrews because I think there was an extra dimension of theatricality. I do think that neither menu was exactly perfect, and I think, Andrew, you're going to have to do some work both on the fish course and probably on the salmagundi as well.
Stephanie, I love the pigeon. I thought the lamb was very interesting, and I love the pudding simply because I'd never seen anything like it before, and that was a very brave thing to do, and that tilted it for me towards you.
Well, congratulations both of you, particularly Andrew, and we look forward to seeing you in the final.
Thank you very much.
Well done, chef.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, hey! All week I've been underdog, Stephanie's the dark horse, winning all around. It's just never ending, It's like, when is it going to come good, And amazingly, it did today, with the important day. I said that, didn't I? I said I'd make it, and I did. Amazing, it's brilliant. No, it is. I feel quite emotional actually.
Do it for the North East.
Exactly. Cheers, everybody. Thank you very much.
I worked my heart out this week. I've given it my heart and soul, and Andrew came through on the day. It would be a lie to say I didn't want to get through to the next stage, I really did, desperately, but that's made me more determined than ever to try and get back next year.
Next week on Great British Menu, the battle continues with the chefs from Northern Ireland, and sparks are going to fly.
People making mistakes, there's things boiling over on the stoves, there's smoke, there's fire. This is it, the pressure's on, you have to get it done.